Bhagavate Vasudevaya Narayanam Namaskrutyam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devi Saraswati Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayet Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavatim Uttama Shloke Bhaktirabhavati Naishtaki. Hare Krishna. Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. We are reading Srimad Bhagavatam, third canto, chapter number 2, titled as Remembrance of Lord Krishna by Uddhava, text number 29. Uddhavji is remembering Lord Krishna and he is describing various childhood pastimes of Lord Krishna. So, yesterday we learned a shloka where Uddhavji is remembering how Lord Krishna performed his pastimes in Vrindavan along with his parents, Nanda, Yashoda, cowherd boys, Gopas, Gopis. And during these pastimes, he sometimes cried, he sometimes laughed. He performed his pastimes with his elder brother Balramji by the bank of Yamuna, where they used to go with the little calves, and they used to graze the cows in the garden of Vrindavan. Vrindavan is full of trees, fruits, flowers, and there is a beautiful river, Yamuna. There is a nice mountain in Vrindavan, Govardhan. So it's a very beautiful place where Lord Krishna eternally resides, and Vrindavan is a playground. It's a playground of Lord Krishna's pastimes. So here in this shloka, Uddhavji is describing further to Vidurji about Lord Krishna. Text number 29. Sa eva godhanam lakshmya niketam sita govrisham niketam sita govrisham charanya anugan gopal charanya anugan gopal ranadvenu arirmata ranadvenur arirmata. Translation. While herding the very beautiful bulls, Lord Shri Krishna, who was the reservoir of all opulence and fortune, used to blow his flute, and thus he enlivened his faithful followers, the cowherd boys. So here in this shloka, further description of Lord Krishna with bulls is mentioned now. So initially we talked about the cows. Now here is the mention of bulls. So bulls and cows are abundant in Vrindavan. And Lord Krishna is to blow his flute. And with this flute sound, Lord Krishna is a musician actually. And Krishna plays the flute very nicely actually. Cows used to run when Krishna used to play the flute. And when Krishna plays the flute, the sound of the flute was so wonderful that it enlivened his followers, the cowherd boys. In purport, Srila Prabhupada writes, as he, Lord Krishna, grew to 6 and 7 years old, Lord was given charge of looking after the cows and bulls in the grazing ground. So, there's a festival called Gopastami. On that day, Lord was given a charge to look after the big cows and bulls. Before that, he was looking after the small little cows. But now he is given in charge of grown-up cows and bulls on the grazing ground. He was the son of a well-to-do landlorder who owned hundreds and thousands of cows. And according to Vedic economics, one is considered to be a rich man by the strength of his store of grains and cows. Yeah, so this is what we talked about yesterday. that in the olden times, Vedic times, the richness was considered by how many cows do you have and how much grain storage you have. Nowadays, we instead of cows, we think about cars, right? How many cars you have? So then you think, okay, he has 5 cars, a very rich man. But car is of no use as compared to cows. Cows gives you so many things. Cow is our mother actually. With only these two things, cows and grain, humanity can solve its eating problem. You see, this is a solution for the whole world. Prabhupada is saying that if you have cows and if you have grains, then there is no problem. Human society needs only sufficient grain and sufficient cows to solve its economic problem. All other things, but these two are artificial necessities created by man to kill his valuable life at human level and waste his time in things which are not needed. So nowadays we are doing the exactly opposite. We are killing cows instead of growing cows, and we do not focus on the farming. Now everything is on the industry. So these are the two things which are important for solving our problems, and we are doing exactly opposite of that. We are killing the cows, and which is a sinful activities. Lord Krishna, as a teacher of human society, personally showed by his acts that mercantile community or Vaishyas should herd cows and bulls and thus give protection to valuable animals. So cow and bull are valuable. We should not kill the cows and the bulls.
Nandu Maharaj was Brahman or
Vaishya. According to Smruti regulation, the cow is mother and the bull is father. So this is very important that we call cow as our Gau Mata. There are 7 matas and cow is one of our mother. Why cow is mother? The cow is mother because just as one sucks the breast of one's mother, human society takes cow's milk. So after mother's milk, it is the cow's milk which gives us nutrition and survival. So that is why cow is our mother. They say holy cow. Holy cow. Holy cow means cow is a holy, that is of course. Because cow is our mother. After mother's milk, it is the cow's milk. So can you kill your mother cow? That is so sad. People are killing the cows. Cow are not only the milk, but cow's urine is also medicinal, Ayurveda. And cow dung has property of insulation. So people used to make the housing out of the cow dung. And then cow dung is also fuel. You can make a gobar gas out of cow dung. You see now cow while living, she gives you milk, she gives you urine which is medicine, and cow dung which you can use as a fuel. Now which animal's urine and stool are useful? Is there any other animal? No other animal on the planet whose urine has a medicinal value and whose stool or dung has fuel value. And it also, cow dung is also antiseptic actually according to Ayurvedic concepts. So they use cow dung to make the inside purification process. They use the cow dung because it has these antiseptic properties as well.
She calf is the Radharani or the Krishna?
What is it?
She calf.
She calf.
The cows sort of a she calf.
Cow is always she.
She also drinks the milk.
Cow is a she only. Bull is he, cow is she. The cow is mother because just as one sucks the breast of one's mother, human society takes cow's milk. So we have to, cow is giving so many things. So we should respect cows actually. Similarly, the bull is the father of human society. Why? Because father earns for children just as the bull tills the ground to produce grains. Actually, nowadays people use the tractor machines, but in the olden times the bull used to till the ground. Now we have these machines which will till the whole thing. But bull used to pull the plow and used to till the ground. Uh, so bull does the very hard work. Human society will kill its spirit of life by killing father and the mother. This is so sad. That bull is also emblem of dharma. Uh, so dharma should never be killed. And also cow is our mother. So how can you kill father and mother? But nowadays there are so many factories. So what they do? They have a cow. They inject the hormone in the cow. It's called growth hormone. And when they inject the growth hormone in the cow gives more milk. Now, ideally, the cow's milk first should be given to the baby cow, so calf. But then these people they do not feed the calf. They tie the calf and then they suck the milk of the cow, sell it completely, and when the cow stops giving the milk, they kill her.
Baby calf
That
doesn't
is so sad.
baby calf doesn't get the milk.
Doesn't get the milk, no. So this human society has gone crazy, and then they kill the cow, which is like killing your mother, and then they kill the bull also, and then they call it as beef culture now. It's so sad. Now when people eat this cow's meat, they get a disease called as mad cow disease. Now this mad cow disease, which is from the meat eaten by the cow's meat, it causes brain to reduce the function. It's degenerative disease. So your brain stops working. People don't understand it and they still eat the beef. It is mentioned herein that the beautiful cows and bulls were of various checked colors, red, black, green, yellow, ash, etc. And because of their colors and healthy smiling features, the atmosphere was enlivening. So these cows were of beautiful different colors. The cows have different. Usually, I have seen like a white cow, black cow, and I've seen like a reddish color or orange color cow. But here there are green color is mentioned and yellow color.
Here one came.
We had a bull actually. That was a bull. That was a bull here. We had a, Acha, bull. Only bull came. Hmm. You see, but then here you see there are different colors cows. So we don't know about the green color cow, but there is a cow of the green color as well. And because of the colors and healthy smiling features, the atmosphere was enlivening. Over and above, the Lord used to play his celebrated flute. The sound vibrated by his flute would give his friends such transcendental pleasure that they would forget all talks of Brahmananda, which is so praised by impersonalists. The impersonalists are the people who think that the God has no form. So they are called Brahmanandi. They think that God is like a void thing, or a creator is just like a light. So they believe in Nirakar form of Krishna. So Nirakar means there is no shape. Krishna is not a person, they think. They call him personalist. These cowherd boys, as will be explained by Sukadeva Goswami, were living entities who had accumulated heaps of pious acts and thus were enjoying with Lord in person and were hearing his transcendental word. So people who took birth along with Krishna, cowherd boys, girls, and all his relatives and everybody, Krishna's team, they were not like ordinary people. They were like a Devi Devatas or great devotees who had done a lot of pious activities and they were accompanying Lord Krishna. The Brahma Samhita 5.30 confirms the Lord's blowing his transcendental flute. Brahma Samhita is a poem or prayer by Lord Brahma to Lord Krishna. And Brahmaji says in the Brahma Samhita वेणुं क्वनन्तं अरविन्ददलाक्षयन्तं बर्हावतमसम् असितम्बुजसुन्दराङ्गं कन्दर्पकोटिकमनीयविशेषशोभं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि. So here mentioned Venu. Venu means the flute. Brahmaji says to Lord Krishna, "Hey Govinda, I worship you. You are the primeval Lord and the one who plays his transcendental flute." So Lord Krishna is Bansidhara, Murlidhara. He has this flute, and this flute is a really amazing instrument. Uh, sound is so sweet, and Lord Krishna puts his flute along his waist. And then wherever Krishna goes, he has a flute.
Kananta means sound.
So भगवान जहाँ भी जाते हैं अपनी फ्लूट लेके जाते हैं. तो फ्लूट का उपयोग क्या करते हैं? तो भगवान को म्यूजिक तो अच्छा लगता ही है, लेकिन भगवान को जब किसी से बात भी करनी है तो वो फ्लूट बजाते हैं. गोपियाँ से जब भगवान फ्लूट बजाते हैं गोपियों को सुनाई दे तो गोपियाँ चली आती थी, गौएं चली आती थी, उनके ग्वाल बाल चले आते थे. तो भगवान फ्लूट से लोगों को उससे बात कर रहे, लोगों को बुलाना है तो फ्लूट बजा रहे भगवान. और ये फ्लूट भी कैसा था उसका आवाज? तो कहते हैं कि बहुत सुंदर. His eyes, भगवान की आंख जो है वो कमल के जैसे है. He is decorated with peacock plumes and his bodily color resembles a fresh black cloud, although his body features are more beautiful than millions of cupids. तो भगवान का दृश्य जो है इतना सुंदर है. यहाँ लिखा है कंदर्प कोटि कमनीय विशेष शोभम. अगर क्यूपिड जो है, जो कंदर्प जो है यानी क्यूपिड, जो अप्सराएं, तो ऐसे हजारों हजारों अप्सराएं, लाखों लाखों अप्सराएं को इकट्ठा कर दो, फिर भी भगवान के साथ उनका कोई कंपैरिजन नहीं हो सकता है. इतने भगवान सुंदर है. वेणुम क्वनंतम अरविंद दलयाक्षम. तो ये इतना भगवान का सुंदर वर्णन है कि जो भगवान इतने सुंदर दिख रहे हैं, उनकी आंखें भी कमल की जैसी हैं, उनके पैर भी कमल के जैसे, हाथ भी कमल के जैसे. तो और उनके जो सॉफ्ट होठ है भगवान के लाल, वहाँ पे भी वेणु मुरली भगवान प्ले करते हैं. तो कितना सुंदर भगवान का वर्णन है यहाँ पे. बरहावतम, बरहावतम असित अम्बुद सुंदरंगम. तो उनका जो शरीर है वो बहुत सुंदर, बरहाव तमसम असित अम्बुद सुंदरंगम. तो जो घना अम्बुद, अम्बुद यानी क्लाउड जो है, वो जो घना बादल रहता है तो काले कलर का, ऐसा उनका भगवान का अंग है, सुंदर अंगम. तो उसका कलर जो है वो डार्क क्लाउड की जैसा है, ऐसा. तो ऐसा, तो यहाँ पे भगवान का वर्णन है, भगवान के फ्लूट का भी वर्णन है. और भगवान अपने गौए और बुल्स को क्या कहते हैं हिंदी में? बैल और गौए के लेके भगवान जंगल में जाते थे, उनका ख्याल रखते थे, उनको खाना देते थे. और भगवान के ग्वाल बाल भी भगवान की जो फ्लूट है वो देख के भगवान की तरफ दौड़ते आते थे. तो यहाँ पे इतना सुंदर वर्णन भगवान का है. भगवान ये जो वर्णन है भगवान का, वो ब्रह्मा जी ने ब्रह्म संहिता में भगवान का किया.